Do you want your skyline to look like this? No, and neither does the BC government. And that is why the BC Ministry of Environment released the BC Environmental Management Act in the early ages of 2003. The EMA outlines the specific legal framework used to address pressing environmental issues, including significant greenhouse gas emissions and climate change. The Clean Air Provisions section of the EMA discusses issues including emissions from vehicles and travel, fuel burning, emissions from domestic appliances, and emissions control at waste management facilities.
Who wants a truck? 2004 Ford Ranger for sale?
Hey you! Are you following vehicle emission regulations when selling that truck?
No.
Did you know that emission control systems are required in vehicles and sales of vehicles are prohibited unless it complies with emissions regulations? Also, manufacturers of new vehicles must provide a plan for reducing emissions. I mechanic this truck.
Hey, buddy, want a microwave?
Are you complying with emission regulations for the sale of these microwaves?
No, dude, they're just microwaves.
Doesn't matter. These are mine now.
Turns out the EMA regulates the requirements or prohibitions in relation to availability and sale of domestic appliances, as well as prescribing standards, specifications, and emission limits. Also, it designates who can test and certify. Looks like I should have followed the regulations.
Yes, you should have. Thanks for the microwaves.
Air pollution can travel across borders, making it difficult to regulate and address some air quality concerns. Our neighbors may not have as strict regulations and could be contributing to our air pollution without a second thought. British Columbia should work with the rest of Canada and our neighbors down south to ensure clean air provisions and regulations are equal to or above BC standards.
The Clean Air Provisions section of the Environmental Management Act was put in place to reduce carbon emissions, and this directly affects the BC carbon neutral government legislation. While the EMA Clean Air Provisions is set in place to regulate emissions released by the province as a whole, including both the private and public sectors, BC carbon neutral government legislation strictly pertains to government initiatives. Reducing carbon emissions from motor vehicles, domestic appliances, waste management facilities, and fuel combustion, as regulated in the EMA, will increase the chances for BC to remain carbon neutral.
Thanks for watching.
Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air.